What's going on, guys? Nerdlocker.com here with a sort of special movie review for you.
Short bus special.
Extremely special. We were fortunate enough to go to Rave Motion Pictures and see the 1994 Roger Corman's Fantastic Four movie. Before we even get into this, we were in the theater. It was kind of like this. Everyone's talking and yelling, so it wasn't serious.
It was like a comedic viewing to watch, and it was like Mystery Science Theater. Although the girl called it, I don't know if you caught this, the girl called it Mystery Horror Theater.
Yes,
and
I did.
Died inside a little bit because she's supposed to be a nerd, but she was dressed as Zatanna, so that was cool. Anyways,
the one thing I want to say before any of this is we found out during the movie, we were looking stuff up on it, and when this movie was like greenlit and approved, they actually had no intention of releasing it into theaters and didn't tell the director, cast, or crew about it.
It's an entire movie. It's a movie shot, edited, special effects, everything is put into this movie. Complete.
And they had the cast go around promoting the movie.
It's legit.
It's
a legit movie. For 1994, it looked like it was made in '84.
Oh, if it was '84, more props.
It would have been like, that's a really good movie for '84. When I saw that was '94.
Well, that's the other thing. Brandon, in the movie, Brandon's sitting on his phone. We're looking at other movies that came out in '94.
Forrest Gump, Pulp Fiction.
Blow it out of the water. Blow everything out of the water.
Jurassic Park.
If this came out, I don't think another Marvel movie would ever have been made ever. They would have been like Spider-Man. I don't think so. I don't know.
First off, Reed Richards touches everyone inappropriately in that movie,
touches everyone inappropriately. That's the only two people that don't touch each other inappropriately.
Victor.
Johnny and Sue are like on top of each other for most of it.
And then that weird hug between Thing and or Ben.
Give me a hug.
Reed. Yeah.
Give me a hug.
He doesn't say a line the whole time. Then he's just give me a hug.
Or what about this number with Dr. Doom, where he was in this area constantly?
His hands.
Yeah, and it made no sense. It was like his gloves were going to fall off if he turned them upside down or moved too much.
They looked like lacrosse gloves. They looked like lacrosse gloves with all the padding on it.
And that was the funny part. The Doom's mask.
It was awesome.
Spot on. But then it looked like a bathrobe because it was all fuzzy green.
Oh, no. It seriously was like felt.
I thought that looked cool. It did look like felt, but I thought it looked cool. I thought it looked like what it would have looked like a royal.
I really like the CG.
Well, I think you made the comment in it. Did he just steal it off the pool table?
Yeah.
Is that what he did?
No, that was him. Yeah, definitely. That is kind of what it looked like. But the mask. The way, the colors, like everything was pretty legit.
But I just remembered, you couldn't understand a word he said.
No.
Well, they did the close-ups
on his face,
when it was
very clear and dubbed.
But when he got with other people, you're like...
It was constantly shrouded in mystery and a voice box.
Like Christian Bale in Dark Knight sounded perfectly clear compared to this.
Plain, normal, easy to understand English compared to Dr. Doom. You know, same with The Thing. And you know what the worst part is? The Thing looked really good.
Yeah, I thought he looked better than the Michael Chiklis version.
I
thought he looked good.
Yeah, the Michael Chiklis version looked bulkier and bigger, like what we're expected to think the Thing would look like. Like it looked more like the comic book version, but being that this was like a movie, real world, he looked a whole lot better.
What about the part where...
expressions? It looked like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, though. Like the movie version, like the mouth was just like moving for no reason. It may have been
about the same time, like a little
I think it looked like it might have been
But what do you think about all of a sudden the Thing was able to just turn it off?
That was weird. The Hulk thing, where he got mad and could turn the thing down and off.
And they never really explained it either. It just happened.
And okay, the 3 times...
he walks back and he's like, oh, hey guys, I'm back. Oh, by the way,
I'm the Thing again.
I could turn it on and off. You guys didn't see me for 10 seconds.
Me and Reed are not going to have a weird relationship for like the
Weirdest
next 10,
part of the
15
movie
years.
Was Alicia.
Oh, she's sculpting him,
and then she touches the lips, and then like brings her right here. Yeah. And everyone in the
covered in mud, like covered in clay, like blue clay, and then she's like kissing herself with his clay lips. I don't know about that, but there was. It got me going.
Believe that.
Well, and I think that's where definitely Roger Corman. He didn't direct it; he produced it. I think that's where his touch came in, literally, with the inappropriate male touching, and then the woman. It made no sense, and that to me.
And the jeweler with like his kind of. It almost was set up like a really crappy.
It looked like the moment, and then it was the jeweler. And I'm like, who the fuck is the jeweler?
And that's like, well, who's the villain? Why you keep throwing these bad guys at us? It was like, who's the real villain?
And you know who never was explained? Those 2 doctors.
Yeah.
Who fixed Doom. Doom dies at the beginning, and these 2 doctors.
No, they weren't doctors. They were like.
But they're never explained.
Latvian. Like henchmen, like I almost said Libyan, but because I'm thinking of thinking of Back to the Future, but whatever.
They found us. I don't know how, but they found us.
regardless of how terrible it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was
fun. By far these midnight movies that Rave is hosting in conjunction with Maximum Comics, and now Nerdlocker is going to be there constantly. Amazing, a lot of fun. Again, this movie, if you're watching it in your home or went and saw it in the theater the first time, I'm sure it sucked.
It would have sucked, and you would have enjoyed it if you like shitty movies, but you would have been alone and sad. And this, you get to meet some people. Yeah, they're nerds, but hey, guess what? You're a nerd too. So shut up.
Well, what would you guys give it?
If it was the movie alone,
5 stars.
If it was just the movie, no, the whole experience.
The experience, I will be honest, I would say 4 out of 5 Nerd Skull. I thought it was a lot of fun.
The experience is definitely a 4. The movie was probably a 2. The inappropriate touching was a 5 out of 5.
Yeah, no, that's
The inappropriate touching was like 5 Nerd Skulls.
Now, what am I imagining? Because I just remembered the ending with Doom hanging down from the castle.
Oh, and the arm.
Yeah, the arm stretched. That's another thing with the special effects. The one, anytime Reed showed his stretching, remember when he kicked?
Worse was the end. Worse was the end with the hose.
It was like a hose with someone just like waving it around, and it was like the floppy signs that advertised.
But the ending where all of a sudden, Reed doesn't hold on to Doom, and Doom falls, and he just has the glove.
I like how the glove moves.
And he just
is he a robot? What was that?
It's a sentient glove, dude.
That was the sequel, dude. Setting up for the sequel that again was no intentions to be shown.
I'd buy that for $1.
Nice. I also liked all the henchmen wearing the exact same green with semi-automatic guns.
Yeah, just because all henchmen get the same guns. That's henchman rule.
And then when Johnny Storm, I like how Johnny Storm just assumes he knows how to fly.
Flame on.
Well, up until that point,
flame off.
Flame off.
Up until that point, every time he uses powers, fail. Remember, he's trying to open the wall, like shoot through the wall.
Yeah,
nothing.
I'm just gonna.
Everybody shoot around him, and he's just like, and then Ben just comes in, boom,
and then all of a sudden, hey, look, I can fly.
I can fly, and I can push back a laser.
Not only that, he didn't stop a bomb. He stopped a laser beam.
Yeah, he flew faster than the speed of light to stop a laser.
And then got like raped by the laser beam.
Yeah. Oh, he got raped by it.
With Lawnmower Man graphics.
Yes.
Did that not look like Lawnmower Man?
2AT.
Wow.
I'm like, holy
crap. He was flying with legs together like this at one point. It was ridiculous. It was YMCA.
Oh, and then the beginning, I totally forgot. Space shuttle fell from space.
Yes.
Landed on Earth.
It landed on Earth, and they were completely
just pull pieces off, and Reed's like, oh, that
hurt. Land in the one uninhabited area of America.
Middle of nowhere.
You can't find.
It was like the middle of like 3 farms in Nebraska, like where they all intersect and where no farmers go.
And
they're
like,
hey,
he's like
whatever.
under.
This was the weirdest. I don't know if you guys remember this part. Beginning of the movie, they introduce Reed being older than Sue, and Sue's like 15.
And the little children.
She has the biggest crush on him, and he looks like he's ready to go to town on her.
Also,
he's
the gray on his hair was sprayed on.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, as an actor going into that, wouldn't you think something's up? Like, oh, so are we dying? No, we're just gonna spray it on. We're just 2 white streaks.
Get on set, bud.
And those costumes were terrible.
Well, and that's
Fantastic Four costume.
That's what we found out as we were watching it. As we're looking up on the phone, $1.5 million budget, which is ridiculously
for what they
low,
did.
even for 1994.
That was all Dooms and Things costume. That's what it was.
And they had to put some of that money into the CG at the end.
Even
as bad as it was.
$10.
But then also shot in 30 days. This is ridiculous.
30 days.
Ridiculous.
And then as soon as it's edited, done, they just said, oh, sorry, it's not being
never.
Oh, and I don't know if we mentioned the whole reason to make the movie was so that this production company could keep the rights to make another movie later in the future when they were actually ready.
Which is what we now know as the Fantastic Four movies that got released. So,
which we're still debating which one's better.
I'm gonna be honest.
I like the '94 ones.
I had way more fun watching that one.
Yeah, there's no subliminal advertising in that one.
I hurt watching Jessica Alba as the Invisible Woman in Fantastic Four 2. I died inside when Mr. Fantastic spins up
when he spins
into the camera and he smiles at me dancing with his wife.
Well, I think that was one of the good things about this movie.
Richards.
There was no expectations.
None at
all.
So
as you're watching him, you're like,
this may be
whatever.
the first movie I've gone into with absolutely zero.
I knew it was going to be. I knew it was going to be a pile of shit, and it was.
But it was an entertaining pile of shit.
It was the most entertaining pile of shit I've ever seen in my life.
But next month,
Hopefully.
Cross your fingers. They're trying to get the old Captain America movie that we can go
1981.
see. With the Italian Red Skull.
And starring Ned Beatty. Finer moments.
With his rubber ears and JFK.
Yes. So,
you better get the Red Skull.
Highly recommend. Leave a comment here on some of the other fantastic, cheesy movies that you'd like them to show, and we'll pass them along and see if we can get those on there.
My vote's for Steel. Now that Jack's retired.
Or Kazam, or a Steel Kazam two-parter.
Movie night.
That'd be cool.
I'm still going for my hero, George Lucas, Howard the Duck.
Oh, that would be great.
If we can get Leia Thompson to watch it with us,
Oh, yeah.
She's not doing much.
I don't think she has any.
Or we can get Howard the Duck to say what doesn't want it.
Hey, right?
That's land somewhere in Hollywood.
I just want that in my room.
Little person. Warwick Davis, was he in there? Was that him?
Yeah.
Was that Warwick Davis? Man, he's in
Genius.
everything.
Totally.
Willow.
He's the midget Johnny Depp.
Jeez, great way to end.